Hello friends, it's Sherry. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for joining me. I am here for Crafty Clusters Wednesday. So this is a collab, an open collab hosted by Susan at Susan Hiles Art, and anyone can join in, but actually anyone can join in today on this one because I think it's the last day of the Crafty Clusters collab, but you could still join in today. It's not too late. Just do a quick video and post it anytime today, and let us know. Use the hashtag and we'll look for you. We'll be able to find you. So what I'm working on is some clusters that I am making from my craftspire.com washi. I've never made clusters like this before, but I wanted to try it since I had these beautiful washis that I just picked up, and made kind of like almost like master boards out of them. And so I have some left. I did the unboxing in my last Saturday's video, and I did tags with the master boards yesterday in my Tag Tuesday video. So this is what I have left here of my master boards. I'm going to call them master boards. They were kind of small, smallish, and they just kind of look like master boards after I just spread washi out on them. So that's why I'm calling them master boards. I never did that before, just total washi master boards and tags and clusters and things. But I thought I would start out by, let's do this one here. Let's do these. These are a little smaller. I think these will fit. These two are the same and this one's different. So let's see what this, I have this punch here I want to use for my base. It's a scallop, punch. And let me see if it fits in here. Yeah, it'll fit on here. So these two are the same. I'm going to put this one to the side and punch some clusters out of here. Let's see how it punches through file folder and washi. I have not tried this before. So let's see how it punches. I just thought these washis were so pretty that they would look, they look beautiful all on their own. You don't even have to make a cluster with them, but okay, it did punch. I did have to press a little hard, but there you go. A beautiful little scalloped edge circle. Let's punch one out of this. Let's see, this is the grayish, purplish, and there's some green on this one. So let's punch right there. And then one out of this. Gosh, I'm not going to want to cover this up. It's so pretty. Let's do it up here at the top. Well, let's do it right here because I feel like there's a couple right here dancing, and I don't want to chop their heads off or anything. So let's do that and then put that one to the side. I can still cut out the scraps here and use these other scraps with my other punches or this punch. I like to do that with my scraps. Okay, so let's go ahead. Maybe we'll punch all of our backgrounds really quick here. So this is the other washi, 2 washis. Oh, look how pretty this one is. So let's punch. This is a bunch of script right here. That'll be perfect for a background on a cluster. So that one I'm going to say done with that for the moment. And this I'm going to save for a tag. It's a nice size for a tag, so I'll save that. And this one right here, let's cut out this right here. And it's just because it's kind of blank, and it'll be good to, if I cover it up, I won't be feeling like I covered up too much of anything. So let's punch that right there, and see, I can still make other things from all of this. So yeah, I picked up all these washis at craftspire.com, and I've been experimenting with them and doing different things than I usually do with washi. So it's been really fun, and I'll have all the links and a coupon for you in my description box. So to craftspire.com. So these are our bases. These are going to be small clusters, and I have, let's see, what did I pull out here? Oh, I pulled out a couple different things. So I have some of this gold again that I used in my tags. I wanted to go ahead because it looked like I could really just use a little piece of this as my second layer on these, and we'll see how we end up putting it together, sewing or gluing. I'm thinking gluing, but Now I do like this before the, you know, fact that you can see through it too. So when I'm talking about covering up things, actually I can kind of see through it too. And I do like to offset things, you know, so it's not exactly like right on top of it centered or anything. Like I like it like that. I like to set, you know, offset it. So when you put it down as a cluster, it's kind of like, you know, you can see everything, but you're using several layers. So I'm just cutting these with this scissor, these scissors here. There's a string coming off. We'll take that off. So a little bling on all these I think will be nice. Off center, like I said. And so I need 3 more. Let's cut smallish pieces here for these. Let's see, I need 3. Is that enough? Maybe a little bit more here. This is all I have left of that fabric, so I'm kind of using it sparingly because it's just so different from anything I have, you know what I mean? So let's see what's on here that I don't want to cover up. I like this purple kind of postmark right here. So I'm going to put it like this, not like this, so the little sequins can hang off the side. And chop this one in half. Chop it in half. Okay. Oh, there's a little string I need to cut off there. Extra piece. Okay, so that one, and then here's the one with the couple on it that's dancing. Let's see if we can kind of do it like that so we still see the couple dancing. Okay, now on top of this, I have a couple different kinds of flowers. I have these that I have, they don't have these at Dollar Tree right now. If I ever see them again, I am definitely going to pick up some more. But this is all I have left from when they did have them. I had bought a couple packs, and they have they're little like paper flowers. They have a little sticky square on the back and a little pearl in the middle. And they were white. They were stark white, and I coffee dyed these. So I think they're really pretty for little vintagey flower, to add a vintagey looking flower to something. And then this little bag of flowers I received in Happy Mail. It's a little bag of flowers from Kimberly. So I'm going to take these out of here and see if we want to use some of these pretty flowers. And they're all kind of, you know, really pretty papery type flowers too. So let's put those right here. I have this ribbon here. I wasn't sure about that. And I have some numbers here. I wasn't sure what I wanted to use. But when I found the flowers, I was like, oh, yeah, that would be perfect little finishing touch if it works out. So let's go with some color first, because I can always add one of these little vintagey ones right to any of these. These would go with any of these. I just want to see if any of these colorful ones would go. So here's a little blue one. That would be pretty. So this has purple and has a butterfly. Let's see. I'm not sure about the blue, but that is a possibility. I want to see if there's a pink, purple. Okay, so we have a red here, yellow. That would be pretty. That's a possibility. Here's a brighter yellow. It's a little bit too big. Okay, so it's not really too big, actually, if it was the right color. It's just not the right color for this particular cluster or any of these. This blue is really pretty, but oh, how about this one? This almost looks like a pressed flower. That's so pretty. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. I like that. Okay, that one's going there. That one, oh, here's a pink one. This one might go here. Oh, thank you so much, Kimberly. These are working out perfect. Now here's a white one. I can use it white, or I can coffee dye it later. I don't use it here, which I probably won't use it here. This one is white and blue. Let's see, so do we have a purple anywhere? This one's white and blue too, kind of big. This one's pink. That one is just the perfect pink. It kind of matches that flower in the washi tape. This one's a little bright for these. Oh, here's some purple ones. And they're small. Oh, and there's purple on this one. Let's see, there's a couple different purples here. I think I like this one. That one can go there. Let me see. This one I don't think goes with any of these. It's just not, it's a little bit dark for those, for these right here. See, oh, I need 3 more, okay. And then the reds, oh, I don't know. I was all of a sudden seeing something here. That looks really pretty. This flower just is, oh, I think it's gonna go here. Let's try it. Okay, now this purple one again. It's so nice and little. It could go like right there. This one's patterned, so I don't think it's gonna go with this project. Blue, blue, oh, here's a green one. Oh, I like it, but will it go with anything? Oh, it's a little bit too bright for these, but we'll definitely be using that later. Okay, so I had that. Where did I have this one? I think I like it here. There's another blue one. It's a little bit lighter, but a little bit too bright for that one. So I think I'm going to go with the vintagey one on this one. It's all kind of very neutral, but very pretty, especially with the bling there. So let's go with that. Since I'm putting the flowers on, I think I'm going to have to go with some fabric tack. So you can see my layers. I'm going to glue these together and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I did was, let me show you what I ended up doing. So I said I was going to glue these together, and you know, this fabric is like this meshy, this meshy kind of blingy, sequiny fabric. You know, it has these fibers running through it, so it's a little hard to glue down, especially in this, I don't know, on these small pieces where I don't want the glue to show, and I don't want, you know, I just felt like it may have glued together, but I felt like I wasn't sure it was totally going to hold together. So what I ended up doing was taking my pieces, putting them together, the 3 pieces, you know, the base, the fabric, and the flower, and then I put a staple right through. You know, I have a tiny attacher, so it's a small staple. This is not a Tim Holtz one, this is a generic one, but it's still a small, very small staple. So I put a small staple through the top of every flower, and except for this one. So, and then to cover up my staple, I put a little piece of bling, or like, well, this is what I have. These little flat back pearl stickers, and this bling right here. Little, you know, they're flat on the back, and you glue them down. They're stickers, but you know, I always add glue to them. So this is what they look like. This is the one with the blue flower, and I put a bigger pearl on that, and the glue is still drying there. Maybe you can see it, but yeah, I think they really turned out cute. Really cute. When you put them on the edge of a page. Let's just pretend like this is our page. I don't have any paper right here, of course, but I have, I mean, you know, we have so much paper, but we never have any when we need it, right? But just say this is my paper. So you would put it, you know, on the edge, maybe on the bottom or on the top, or you could add this to a tag. So super pretty. That's that one. This is the one with the red flower. Whoops, my glue is still drying. Okay, so the red flower, let me put it there. Ah, it's sticking to me. I got glue on my fingers. Get off. Okay, oh, there we go. Isn't that pretty? And so you can see the pearl there. I put a big one on that one, and it all looks beautiful together. So that's that one. Here is the pink one where I used pink bling, and it's still drying. So, but if you can picture it there a little bit, how it would look on a tag, or here's the bottom, if you put it on the bottom. Isn't that pretty? And that's just washi in the background with file folder. It's not scrapbook paper, but it looks like cardstock. I mean, it is cardstock with washi on it, but here's this little purple one. I put a little tiny, that has a staple on it too. Put a little tiny, you know, pearl on it. Here's if it were on the top, you could leave it hanging over the side a little bit, almost like a tab, really. You could even use these for little tabs, couldn't you? Have it hanging off the side like that, and you have a little tab, cluster tab. It's a cluster tab, little cluster tab. And then let's see, let me show you. This one I did different, so I'm going to show you that last. Here's the other purple flower one. Let's turn it around so that the fabric's hanging off the side. Now that looks pretty too, so you can have it either way. Cluster tab, or the fabric side. Aren't they so pretty? I'm just really kind of surprised at how pretty they. I mean, I knew they would be pretty. That's what I wanted, but I'm just like so delighted that they came out so well. So this is the one with the vintagey flower. And what I did on this one, see, there was already a pearl there, remember? There was already a pearl on these flowers. So I just stapled the the fabric and the base together underneath the flower. And then I glued the flower on there, and it feels nice and sturdy. And I was able to put glue all over, not all over. I wanted the flower petals to stick up a little bit. I didn't want them to be totally flat, but I was able to put enough glue on there to where I would feel the flower was glued on. So, but it didn't have to glue on. I didn't have to glue on the fabric too. That is stapled down, so you don't really see any of my staples. And I don't really have a problem with seeing staples. They're so tiny and they're so cute, and they add a little industrial look sometimes that you may want. But I wanted to go ahead and challenge myself to see what they look like covered up on these clusters, and I think they turned out super cute. So yeah, that's just some ideas for you. So again, to repeat or just remind you that this is Susan Hiles Art Crafty Clusters Collab. This is the last day, and the prompt today was tape. That's why I used my washi tape from Crossfire, and I got all these beautiful tapes from washi tapes from crossfire.com, and I will have a video and all the links to the Crossfire products in my description box. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed my crafty clusters, and stay tuned. Susan and I have some other things, some collabs up our sleeves that we're going to do together. So stay tuned for that announcement soon, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day, and happy crafting.